Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I am going to be replacing the suicide battery inside my Marvel Superheroes board. If you saw the old video about this, you'll remember that I received this in a lot of two. I received Marvel Superheroes as well as Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. I was told that the Marvel vs. Street Fighter had the battery replaced recently, but this one has not. So this presumably has the original suicide battery in it. It might have been changed somewhere along the line, but the guy who had it before me never did it, so we don't know how old it could be. So we're just going to replace that now before the board starts having any problems. Of course, they can be repaired now, even if the battery did go bad. But we'll try to, keep this original if possible. So, of course, first step here is to separate these A and B boards. And I will go ahead and do that now. As you can see, they're held together with tape in this case. Not my choice, so I will go ahead and remove that. And then we'll move on from there. Look how old this duct tape is. It's like literally flaking apart. This must have been on here for a long time. This battery is well overdue for a change in. Now on the bottom here, it does still have the original security screws. If you saw the previous video, you know I struggled with these before. And that's not going to happen again because now I know I have the correct bit. So let me go grab that. And when I was dealing with these before on the other board, I went to Lowe's and I found some exact replacements for these that did not have the security heads. So when I put this back together, I'm going to see if I have any of those left because, I would just like to leave this board with normal screws in it. This is never going to be used in a money-making situation again. Capcom's warranty on this board is long gone. No one cares about that anymore. There's really just no reason to have security bits on this anymore in 2018. So we will eliminate them if possible. Alright, here's the board, and here's the battery. So, this, looks like a newer battery, but if, just because it's very clean. but looks can be deceiving, right? So we'll just need to replace this anyway, and that way we'll know that it's new. Okay, so I think I'm going to actually move this downstairs because I'm going to have to desolder. Oh, actually, look at that. Looks like this board was worked on. So I hope the seller was right about the other board being the one that got the new battery, because that does not look like a factory battery install there. Interesting. Well, like I said, I don't know the origin of it, so I'm going to replace it anyway. Alright guys, I'm back. I have a little workspace set up. Got my desoldering iron, my soldering iron, my solder of course, my new battery, my wire cutter. I'm all ready to go. It's important that you have everything ready to go at your fingertips when you do this, because you get a very limited amount of time to make this swap. From what I understand, it's something like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Basically, once that battery is disconnected, the memory link, whatever it is coming off of a capacitor. So until that capacitor is discharged, you can swap the battery, you'll be okay. Now, I've read online that people think these capacitors just can die out, and then once you remove the battery, you're dead immediately. So that's always a risk, I guess. Not everyone seemed to believe that, but I don't know. So I'm going to just do this as quick as I can. Hopefully everything will work out. Looks like my desoldering iron is heated up, so I'm just going to go ahead and give this a shot. Now at this point, the battery's making contact, so I think we're already okay. But obviously we're just gonna get that down there as best as clean as we can. Actually, I'm gonna try to do a better job of. Okay, this should be better. Alright. I think that should be good. Made one mistake here, guys. I think we're still okay because this is making contact. But I didn't set my soldering iron to the hottest setting, to have it heat up, fast. So, not quite hot enough yet. I'm just hoping that this is making enough contact that we're not losing it. Okay, there we go. Okay. Here we go, guys. Hopefully that's in frame. Now. Did I just do all this out of frame? I probably did, huh? Well, anyway, that's what we ended up with. Sorry if you couldn't see it. I guess I'll find out as soon as I review the video. But I just have to snip these off now, and we should be good. I should be using my side cutters for this. Yeah, I need to go find them. Alright guys, I cannot find my side cutters, unfortunately. So, this is not ideal, but I should be able to cut through these with a razor. Okay, there's one. This is not leaving the neatest, work here, but it's at least short enough that it's not gonna short on anything. Alright, that one's actually not that bad at all. So, as long as I did it quick enough, hopefully that's in frame. We should be good. Let's take it back upstairs and test it out. Alright guys, I'm back upstairs about to test this. I did throw a little label on there for future reference, so me or whoever ends up with this board will know when this battery was replaced. And while I'm at this, I have a replacement fan for the A board that I'm just going to throw in now. These boards are very loud. This is a really cheap fan, so I don't know if it's going to be that much of an improvement, but I'm guessing that it should be a little bit quieter just for the sake of being brand new. So we'll see. If this doesn't quiet it down, I may look for something quieter. I may not. I'm not sure. It's not that bad once it's in the cabinet anyway. But, these are cheap enough that we may as well throw it in regardless. So looking at the A board, we again have these security screws, 1, 2, maybe just the 2. So let me pop these off. That was my cat. And get this new fan in. I was wrong, not just 2. Of course, there's going to be screws underneath these warranty stickers. Alright, we're in. And look how clean a never opened CPS-2 A board looks. That's pretty great. So yeah, just going to replace this puppy here. I don't know if we're going to see much improvement. Well, I guess it could be packed with dust on the inside. We'll see. But I'll just do this off camera because I don't have my tripod handy or anything. So as it turns out, this fan isn't even screwed in or anything. So very simple to just slide it out. And I will slide the new one in. The same orientation. Should fit with no problem. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. Alright. And we can just tuck this down under. Alright guys, I have my JAMA plugged in. I have the B board still decased, just so we can test real quick. Again, there's the new battery. And I'm just going to fire this up real quick, make sure everything works, and then I'll put the case back on the B board and we'll be good to go. Okay, so that's booting up. And yeah, there we go. We are good. Fired right up. So our suicide battery is fresh. We don't have to worry about this for a few more years. What, maybe 10 years at least? What else was I going to say? Yes, the fan. I don't know if it comes across in the video, but it is significantly quieter. But you could probably hear the game running. Yeah, I'm going to say this was a success. I'm going to button everything back up and move on to the next project. So thanks again for watching. Leave a comment if you have anything to say, and I'll see you next time.